the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Well, hopefully you got to go safely outside and get some of that sunshine today. A nice northwest breeze kind of countering the warm temperatures that we had. We did warm up a little bit today from yesterday, but really we hit afternoon high temperatures that are right where we expect them to be this time of year, and that shows up on our Boise Almanac. 92 was our high today. The normal is 92 for this date, so we were right on 111 degrees back in 1960. 59 is our morning low for this morning. 61 is the average morning low, and the record set way back in 1883 at 40 degrees. But that is what we're forecasting for the low temperature in Stanley tomorrow. And speaking of the mountains, beautiful day at Payette Lake. The boats have been out on the lake, and you can't blame them for that. Just beautiful mountain weather for the entire month of July. It was like June happened with the cool temperatures and the rain, and then along came July and everything dried up and we got back to normal temperatures, and that's exactly where we were today, making for a great day out on the lake. 75 the latest reading there at our Payette Lake cam, but it will get warmer tomorrow. 85 is your forecast high after a low of 51 degrees. 88 on Tuesday, 88 on Wednesday, maybe up to 90 degrees on Wednesday. It could happen, especially if you go down in elevation a little bit toward Donnelly or Cascade. So don't be surprised if you see some 90-degree readings around the Long Valley and the Round Valley. 71 is the temperature now in McCall. Look at Stanley dropping down to 61 degrees on the way down to that 40-degree reading that I mentioned earlier. 72 still in Haley. Twin Falls, very pleasant with just a breeze out of the west-northwest, and 74, 77 in Mountain Home. Again, we're still hanging on to the 80s in Boise right now, but that will change as we go through the next several hours. Still 4 degrees cooler right now than it was at this time yesterday, and generally it's between 1 and 5 degrees warmer, that is, than it was at this time yesterday, and that will be the trend tomorrow with another jump in temperature. Salt Lake City got up to 96 today, 108 in Phoenix. That's down from 111 yesterday, but we are seeing that drying in the desert southwest, and we're also seeing the potential of some thunderstorms flaring up as monsoonal moisture moves onshore, so that will be a concern in Nevada, possibly for southern Idaho as well. We'll get to that in a minute. Here's a look at the day planner for tomorrow, starting out in the low 60s. By noon, we are well into the 80s, 3 o'clock well into the 90s. There you see 7 p.m. with a temperature of 95 degrees. But I think somewhere between there around 6 o'clock will probably spike up to 97 degrees for a half hour or so. And in fact, that is our forecast high for tomorrow. 100 on Tuesday, 102 on Wednesday. You see the 10-day trend showing those temperatures staying well above average through the 10-day period that rounds out the month of July. No cloud cover for us now. We're closely watching the monsoonal moisture that's moving through Nevada, and that will mean the potential of some thunderstorms. In fact, we saw some lightning strikes this evening in northern Nevada, something to think about if you're watching in the Magic Valley. But here in the Treasure Valley, it will be clear. We'll have that wind out of the northwest, that breeze, I should say, at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And afternoon highs that will warm up. 96 in Boise after a morning low of 62 degrees. 96 in Mountain Home as well. Lower elevations in the west central mountains, like the Boise Mountains, seeing 90s tomorrow, but 85 in McCall after a low of 50. Stanley down to 40 tomorrow morning. A nice crisp morning almost always in Stanley, no matter what time of year. 84 degrees for the afternoon high, a breezy day in Fairfield. And in the Magic Valley, sunny and warmer than today, up to 94 in Twin Falls, Shoshone. Going up to 96 degrees tomorrow afternoon. And on Tuesday, we hit the triple digits. Wednesday, we keep climbing up to 102. And then you see some clouds coming into the picture, and there is the potential of some isolated thunderstorms on Wednesday and Thursday especially. We'll keep a close eye on that situation. If they come, they will likely come with dry lightning. That is not what we need after all of that growth that we had during that wet June, and now the very dry conditions that we have in July.
Regardless of if we see those thunderstorms, with those temps, I think I might invest in one of those misting fans that I can just carry with me all day and spray on my face. What do you think?
Hey, grab one for me too, and then I won't have to order it.
I will. Perfect. Thank
Thanks.
you so much, Steve. Fire crews are now on the scene of a fire burning just south and east of the Gates